Hello everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to read to you my book, The Secret to Success, Chapter 2, The Law of Thinking. This is a quote from Chuck Dan. Do not underestimate the power of thoughts, just as water has the power to shift and mold Earth's landscape. Your thoughts have the power to shape and mold the landscape of your life. I hope you receive a basic understanding of the law of attraction in Chapter 1. I want to go into more details by explaining to you why people think the way they think and why everyone thinks differently. The Creator created everything. He granted humans the biggest favor to be above all of the other animals. People are different from all animals and other forms of life. We all have a marvelous mind and a soul. The Creator also gave all humans the right to control and guide our own mind and create our own future. The Creator has provided us all of the food, water, and the resources we need to live. He created everything just for us, and He wanted us to have it all. The most precious gift of human beings is the marvelous mind and the power to control it. Your mind is a powerful tool, and what you think has incredible power. People have used this powerful tool to think, to create wonderful things, to achieve great things, to improve our lives. In the last chapter, you understood that people could use their mind to manifest and to invent things that they want or need through their mind. A long time ago, people never thought that a heavy metal object could fly, but then we invented the airplane. The computer that you use was also invented by someone's creative mind. It only takes one click on the button and you can send out a message throughout the world within the matter of a split of a second. If because of the power of creative thinking, people have achieved and created all of the tangibles that we are using, then you can see how marvelous and complex the human's mind can be. You also have a marvelous tool, your mind. The Creator also gives you the power to guide and control your own mind. If you know how to train yourself to control and guide your mind to think of great things, you will eventually get what you want, because your thoughts become reality. In our lives, humans are entitled to this. First, security and peace of mind. People need to feel secure, worry less, and have peace of mind. They want to have a certainty. If people can reasonably foresee what's going to happen, they feel more secure and less worry. When you know beforehand that today will be rainy or sunny, you can better plan for the day. If people feel secure about their jobs, they feel better and they have peace of mind. They will perform better and they will succeed. Number 2, the right to make your own choice. We do have the right to make our own choices. We like to choose what we like or prefer, from material things to people. We like to have a choice of a favorite car, a house, or even a dream mate. When we do not have a right to choose, we will be very unhappy. We feel restricted and lack of freedom. Since humans do have the right to make their own choices, it is very important to choose your thoughts and guide them to the direction you want. Third, the right to love and have a relationship with other people. This is one of the essentials in humans' needs. Everyone wants to love and to be loved. This is a necessary step to happiness. We all live in the same world and share the same universal laws. We are connected with each other. We are on energy. We are sharing our thoughts, air, and we are on God's creation. Even though we have different religions or different beliefs, research have proven we are on one family, tracing back to the common roots. Number 4, the improving life, the right to want more. This is the right to desire more, to improve and to develop in all areas, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You need to have a healthy body to achieve a healthy mind, wealth, and happiness. Therefore, you want a healthy life. Children have to go to school every day to learn more in order to grow. They learn from their parents and teachers. This is how people develop, improve, and have a better life. We all have to learn, grow, and improve regardless of our age. An increase in life will continue until our last day. If someone does not grow, develop, or increase, his or her life will be wilted and die. Fifth, definiteness of purpose in life. We are in this world for a reason and with an intention. It is not an accident. We all want to have a meaningful and definite purpose in our lives. You need to know why you are here. What do you need to do to make a significant life of your own? We all live with a definite purpose and have a right to contribute our unique talents back to the universe to benefit many other people. The world will be strong if everyone has the meaningful life. 7. The right to contribute and give back to the humanity. Our Creator has granted to each one of us special talents, abilities to achieve in your own unique way. This is the way you can contribute back to the universe and to others. The farmers have to work in the paddies and cultivate rice fields so others can share his bounty. The doctor used his own talents and skills to help others with disease and sickness. The teacher will teach students. The cook will make wonderful food to share with others. That is why we all need each other. We cannot live alone. We have to share and connect with each other in order to enjoy life more fully. You need to find out what is your specialties, what is your talents, your skills are. What do you love to do most? How do you contribute to the world in your own way? We live in the same universe, share the same laws, the same energy, and this energy comes from the same source. We were all born into this world with unique talents, some of which you brought with you at birth from God's intention. Some were inherited from your ancestors, your genes. Some characteristics may not be something you might have chosen because you were born with them. You might not want them, but you do have a choice to develop a good ones and eliminate the bad ones. As you grow, you will develop more of your new character through your environment, the friends you have, the books you read, and the movies you watch. All contribute significantly in building your characters. You can choose from these kinds of characteristics. You have a choice for this. You need to select good friends, choose useful books, inspirational movies, and healthy food to eat. These are all choices, and you have full control to make good ones. When you look deeply in your inner self, you will find what your true characters are. You need to work hard every day and continue to learn in order to improve these skills. If someone loves to draw and his talent is drawing, he should develop this skill and get better every day. He might consider becoming an artist. Someone else might have a skill in math. He might consider becoming an engineer or an architect. A person who loves to write might want to be a writer. This is how we all contribute to the world in our own uniqueness. And we all have individual purposes in our lives. Do you know who you are? Do you know what you want? Do you know what is your special talents is? When you can answer to yourself all these questions, you can start building for yourself a framework of your success, and you begin taking in a first step on your journey to success. A quote: success is doing what you want to do, when you want, where you want it, and with whom you want it, and as much as you want it. Unquote. Unknown. How to direct your thinking. The most complex and the most valuable part of the human is the brain in the physical world, or the mind in the spiritual world. This is what separates humans from other forms of life. We have achieved many things in life, including going to the moon and inventing many great things by the use of the mind. I want to explain to you. First, you use your brain to think, your conscious mind in the physical world. According to research, we use the left side of the brain for logical and analytical functions, and the right brain for creativity and imagination. When people think, they need to utilize both sides of the brain in order to achieve their fullest potentials and to succeed. Both sides of the brain have their own functions as follows. The left brain thinking. The left side of the brain is considered to function as tasks and involve logic, reason, language, and analytical thinking. The left brain thinker is better on the following subjects: logical thinking, rational thinking, critical thinking, numbers, objective, looks at parts, reasoning, conscious awareness, problem solving, past and present, mathematics and science. The right brain thinking. The right brain controls the artistic abilities of the person. A person with the predominant right brain over the left brain will be more artistic, creative, and spontaneous. The right brain thinker is better on the following subjects: motivation, creative, feelings or emotions, imagination, looks at the whole, symbolization, present and the future, beliefs, faith, take risks, courage, gratitude, and language and art. The left brain thinker is a typical analytical type. They analyze everything by using their reasoning. They always have a clear plan and research proven facts. They like everything to have on facts and reason. These people are very practical. They like to hear things that make sense. They like to use theories. The left brain thinkers are mostly engineers. They like math. They are very strict in their thinking, very skeptical, lack of belief. These people like to prove every work they do. On the other hand, the right brain thinkers are the ones who have great imagination. They are able to visualize and create new things and new ideas. They use their imagination to think, and they do not require proven facts. These people use more of their feelings and trust their intuition. They are more creative and usually are artists, writers, philosophers. They think by their imagination. By using their imagination, they usually create new things not yet discovered by anyone. They have a lot more courage and are eager to take risks. They also have strong faith in God. In reality, we all need to balance and utilize both sides of our brain. You need to use your creative side of the brain to imagine, to think of new ideas, visualize and picture it using the right brain thinking. Then you need to bring these images and transfer to the logical and reasoning side, the left brain thinking, to analyze and define a plan of action. In today's Western school system, we see more emphasis given to the left brain activities like math, logic, spelling, and related activities as compared to the right brain activities. Students only learn what have already proven and written in the book. We should, however, influence development of both sides of the brain equally by introducing the child to more right brain activities alongside with more traditional logic, mathematics, and spelling activities. The power of the mind, your conscious and subconscious mind. In physical level, the human brain, your conscious mind, is a tool. In the physical level, the human brain, your conscious mind, is a tool that decides what you want. But in the subconscious level, the spirit or the soul is where the power to bring anything that you want into reality. I will explain more about the universal laws in the following chapters. You will learn more how to control your thinking and guide your mind to think in a certain way. This technique will help you to think so you can achieve more and become more successful in life. American-born Napoleon Hill was a great philosopher considered to have influenced more people to success than any other person in history has. He was perhaps the most influential man in the area of personal improvement and success, primarily through his classic book, Think and Grow Rich, which has helped millions of people. He got the assignment to write a series of success stories of famous men and women, and he has asked to interview 500 millionaires to find the principle for success that could be used by an average person. The conclusion for this interview was an amazing success for him. Some of the words of wisdom Napoleon Hill received from Andrew Carnegie before he took on the task were as follows. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. When Mr. Hill showed some concerns about his lack of education and experience, Mr. Carnegie has told him, quote, regardless how many times you might have failed in the past, or how your aims and hopes may be, you have a power to control your own mind and direct to whatever ends you may choose. The power that greater than poverty, greater than lack of education, greater than all of the fears, the superstition combined. This is the power to take possession of your own mind and direct to whatever you may desire. This is the profound power. It is the gift of the Creator, and it must be considered the greatest gift of all men, because it is the only power which men have a complete and unchallenged right of control and direction. When you speak of poverty and lack of education, you simply direct your mind to attract the undesired circumstances, because it is true whatever the mind seeks upon, the mind attracts to you. Now that you see how it's important that you recognize that all success begins with the definite purpose, with a clear picture in your mind of what you want in life, unquote. He continued, everyone comes to the earth plane blessed with the privilege to control his mind and direct it to whatever ends he may choose. But everyone brings with him at birth the equivalent with two sealed envelopes. The first one labeled riches, the riches you might enjoy if you take possession of your own mind and direct it to the ends you may choose. The second one labeled penalty, if you neglect to control and direct your mind. First, open the richest envelope you will see: sound health, peace of mind, the labor of love of your own choice, freedom of fear and worry, positive mental attitude, materials, riches of your own choices, and quantity. Second, open the penalty envelope, neglecting to direct your own mind. You will find ill health, fear and worries, indecision and doubt, frustration and discouragement in life, poverty unwanted. In addition, the whole list of envy, hatred, anger, superstitions, greed, etc. If you want success, you need to open up and use your first envelope and start your life. He suggested that you write on the 2 pages of paper. The first page, you need to write down a clear description of what you measure desire in life, your idea of success. The second page, Write down on the clear statement of precisely of what you intend to give in return for what you want. Third, memorize both pages of your desires, of your intentions, of what you will give in return, and read out loud at least a dozen times. You don't forget to show gratitude and being humble with the universe. He also added the humble prayers that you can use to express your attitude in your sincere and humble attitude to the universe. This is the profound prayer. O divine providence, I ask not for more riches, but more wisdom, which to accept and use wisely of the riches I receive at birth, consistent in the power to control and direct my mind to whatever ends I may desire. These words of wisdom of Andrew Carnegie have made a big impact in Napoleon Hill's entire life. It has changed his life, and he passed along to many people and helped many people to achieve success. Napoleon Hill has inspired me and his principle of success. The statement above emphasizes the following key points. Everything you ever desire can become reality when you know how to use the power to control and direct your own mind. You need to train your mind to think of riches, wealth, health, and happiness. On the other hand, if you do not know how to direct your own mind, you might receive unwanted results of poverty in your life. Napoleon Hill has given us the greatest words of wisdom, and I hope you have learned a valuable lesson from him. Do not let worries and doubts lead to you bad results, but start today. Try to train and direct your mind to think with positive mental attitude instead. Thinking about what you want in life, money, fame, wealth, happiness, health, financial freedom. If you want all of these above, you need to change your thinking in certain way. Instead of thinking negatively about what you do not have, you can change your thinking to positive way as first, instead of say I do not have enough money, you can say I'm rich and I have abundant life. My spouse is unhappy for no reason. Instead, I love my spouse and I intend to make her happy. I'm not as pretty as I wish to be. Instead, say, I am very beautiful and I'm thankful for it. I have no talents or power to achieve my success. Instead, gentle, I have my own unique talents and ability to achieve whatever I want in life. I will be successful. Thinking about circumstances and situations. If you are not satisfied with what you currently have or not happy with your present situation, do not waste your time thinking about poor situation. The more you dwell on the bad situation, the more you will attract it to you. This is why the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. The people who always think of poverty and have a negative mindset cannot achieve riches. You need to frame your mindset and put only abundance and happiness in it. Create a burning desire and a plan of action, and things that you want will become a reality. The power of positive thinking will bring you the success you want. The universe is very precise. You will attract whatever you think the most. You can reverse your thinking pattern as follows. I hate this house. It is very small and poor. Instead, saying, I am thinking of my next beautiful home with extra bedrooms and large square foot. I am sick and tired of my job. Change it to, I am thinking about changing to a new job that makes more money and doing what I love. I am depressed because of my health decline. Instead, say, I will exercise more and eat healthier food. I am healthy. I feel less fortunate than others. Change it and say, I believe in myself and my own ability. I believe in God and I have a purpose in my life. Do not dwell on the past. The past is the only trail that you have just walked upon. You learn some lessons from the past. Do not spend too much time thinking about the past or feeling regret about it. You need to live in the present. What you have in the present is the result of what you have thought and attracted to you in the past. In order to have a different future, you need to change your thinking and attract a new, brighter future. You need to change your thinking from negative to positive as follows. Instead, I grew up in the poverty. My parents never had enough money. You need to change to, I believe that I can achieve wealth and I can have everything that I want. Instead, I came from a broken family. My parents were divorced. Change it to, I will have a happy family. That is my desire. Instead, my children never respected me. They always had it their ways. Change to, I love my children and I try to teach them respect. I also respect their opinions and guide them in making wise decisions. Instead, I could not change my situation. It was my fate. Change to, I use the power of choice to choose my thinking and I will create my new future. Instead, I had no idea why I was so unlucky before. Change to, I know my own thinking will lead to my results. I choose to think of happiness and wealth. Do you notice that I use on present tense instead of past tense and change from negative thinking to positive one? Thinking about other people's opinion and criticism. We live in the society where we all have other people putting expectation on us or trying to mold, shape, and change our lives. When we were young, your parents expected you to behave in a certain way. Now that you are grown up and married, your spouse expects you to be a certain way. A wife wants her husband to pay attention to her. The husband wants his wife to respect and praise him for his efforts. You end up living an entire life to please others. There are billions of people in this world. How can you ever please everyone? Even if you try to be the best you can to please everyone, I can guarantee you that you're going to fail. You need to live with your inner self, search deep inside and find out what you want. You are the only one who can understand and know what you want and follow your own feelings. Do not try to live for everyone else. This is how you can train your thinking. Instead, I am tired of my family. They expected too much from me. Gender 2. I love my family and respect their opinions, but I have my own viewpoint and I will follow it. Instead, I hate to hear criticism from others. You can change to, I know exactly what I want and I will focus on to my own desires, regardless of what other people might think. Instead, I have fear that I'm going to fail and people will laugh at me. Instead, Gen 2, I will be successful and people will admire me. Instead of, I hate people who gossip behind my back. Gen 2, I only have time to focus on success and happiness. I have no time for gossip. I hope that all of these examples will clarify your understanding of the principles on how to guide your thinking. If you see the different results from your thinking and how it can make a big effect in your life. If you just change and shift your thinking a little, your whole future will change. Learn how to convert your positive thinking into feelings. Feelings will lead you to take action, and actions will lead to the results. When you send out a strong vibration from your feelings, the mysterious power of attraction will align with the Creator and He will reflect back to you on what you want. This is the end of chapter 2. I hope you enjoy it and look forward to chapter 3, where I'm going to explain about the law of intention. Until then, thank you for listening and I hope you enjoy it, and please click like and share to your friends. Thank you. Thank you for watching and I hope you like my video. Please subscribe, give it a thumb up, like to support my channel. Thank you so much.